This was my shoe collection in 2015. And here's a glimpse of the shoe collection 8 years later. And this is where it all begins. The Nike clearance store on International Drive, one of my favorite stores when I first started vlogging. In this spot, you can find all the deals.
And you got these Kobe 11 Bruce Lees, $99, y'all. I tried these Kobe's on. It's a different colorway, though. The yellow one on the side.
And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to build a Nike outlet sneaker collection for the low.
Don't we miss prices like these? $24, size 12, Force Trop 9s. These are cleats. You even got some LeBron Witness for 50 beans. Now that's fairly cheap for a basketball shoe. It's not his signature shoe. You can get multiple different colors. You can definitely hoop in these for a affordable price. If you're looking for retros, they got you too as well. These are damn near retail. They're going for $90.
Building a sneaker collection from the outlet in 2024 is gonna require two things: time and money. So yes, you're gonna need capital and you're gonna need lots of time. Although luck can certainly contribute, building a sneaker outlet collection is more about strategy, timing, and being informed about sales and clearances.
Hey, look, found some Doorbeckers, size 10. They're going for 60 beans. These are some Presto joints. No lid though. Actually, there's 2 pairs of them. And that's dope to see. Back in the days, that used to happen too as well. One of the most notable Doorbeckers I have found in this building, this spot, was the 13s. The green joints, another affordable shoe for $30. Will y'all buy these? More J's, Jordan 6, but these the golf. $179 is the price. Chill. Found some more J's. These are the 37. It looks like the box is intact and they're going for 70 B's. They're 7 wide. I like this bread colorway. This is the pair I actually want. Curious to see if they got my size. Nope.
Now here's the obvious. I know I shouldn't have to say this, but I have to say it. You need a job. First and foremost, the most important thing. Put some money aside. I don't care if it's $50, $100, or $200. If you manage to come up with the money to buy a pair of Air Jordan 3s or Air Jordan 4 in today's climate, where they're retailing over $200 to $225, you can do this. And you can do this all year round.
Now, I was able to find some foam posits, but these are kids. They're hitting for $50. Now, foam posits is not a cheap shoe. And to see them this affordable, that's not bad. You got some pennies. These are going for $60. More up-tempo, all white. They're going for $60. And some Jordan 36. These are going for $70. Found some more J's. These are 13C, and these are hitting for 70 beans. These are the Jordan 2s Lucky Greens. I'm stylish. Glide tuck, big t-shirt, Billie Eilish, going for $150. Some shoes just don't make no sense. Like those Billie Eilish, I'm not sure why they're so high in price. And look what we found. Another 2017 shoe, the Silver Bullets 97 in the building, going for 80 beans. This shoe did not sell out when it first dropped, and it's not selling out again. Irony of it, it's an OG shoe. Just like the Silver Bullets, they got the gold metallics, and they're hitting for the same price, 80 beans. Another OG classic.
Case in point. If you really want those Air Max 97 gold metallics, why pay retail? Wait till they hit the outlets and you can buy them for a super cheap price. Like this.
Here they go, twinning. Now look, the Air Jordan 2 right below it, the Lucky Greens. Maybe not the Lucky Greens. White, green, and natural gray. These joints are hitting for 99 B, size 9. These are women. We got the Laney ones in the building. What size though? Size 13.5, my size. This is a women's shoe, but these are extended sizes. So a 13.5 equals a 12 men. I'm not mad at it. And it come with the extra set of laces. This is how they're now packed. Oops. This is how Jordan Brand is now packaging the laces for Air Jordan 1s. Just no lid, and it look like they're hitting for retail. Let's see what sizes they have. Oh, they got big sizes. 16? Damn, or 16.5? That's crazy. The only problem I have this shoe or these shoes is probably that they're hitting for retail. Jordan 200, $34.99, size 12 women. Damn it, man. Nothing has changed over the years. I'm still dropping shoes. And what haven't changed either is price discrepancy. This is a size 12, $34. This is a size 12, $29. Which one would I buy? I like these Victor Walla. I ain't even gonna pronounce his name, man. They're going for 70 beans, size 8, red joints. I haven't seen that color, and they don't have my size. These are the LeBron 2s going for 100 beans.
Guys, back in 2015 when I first started, LeBron 12s was all over the outlets, and it was hitting for damn near retail. And you're probably wondering, what's the point of going to an outlet if you're gonna pay the same price that you do in a foot traffic site? That's not the case. That's not what I'm hitting at. The point is, Nike has not changed their discount strategy in years. Shoes that we see today, that's pretty much the same price we see in the foot traffic sites, be patient, y'all. They'll eventually go down. They'll get to a point that they will be so affordable, you might just buy two. So if you guys keep watching, I'm gonna apply the same logic later on in this video regarding a particular shoe.
And the accessories is endless. You got this floral bag. That's unique. 19 beans. What about this bag? What about this back sack? I don't care who you are, but you gotta like the price. $6.99 for this joint. This is $9.99. Not only got the heather gray hoodie, but they also got the crew neck. This is going for the same price, 30 beans. Quality is there as well on this joint. Another heavyweight, 350 GSM, about roughly 12 to 13 ounces. If you live up north, either of these will work out for you. This would be a beast if you layer in cold climates. If you're a Magic fan, they definitely got you. Here's a free tip. Starbucks offer free water to stay hydrated. So here we are at the Nike Premium Outlet on International Drive, the factory store. So where do we start? The LeBron 20s, which is a $200 shoe, is now discounted heavy. This joint's going for $89.97. That's well over 50% off. This is a prime example of how you guys can start your collection of buying something affordable that retail for double. Because the alternative for a 20 is these joints. These are actually hitting for $210. There's not a cheapest that, and that's a good colorway. You can rock this with abundance of clothing, not so much this. You're very selected on what you can rock this with. If you guys are hoopers, you got these joints. The Zoom Freak 5s. Pick this up, store it, rock it later. Christmas edition. They're going for 60 beans. So I had to pick them up. The Chaos joints. You won't believe the price, man. This is definitely the cheapest I have ever seen them. However, though, this is a size 12 and I try it on. It doesn't fit the same, bro. It fits smaller. They're a lot tighter. And these are my size 12. And these socks are not thick. I don't know what's going on. Guys, the price is right, but the comfort is not. I can't believe it doesn't feel the same, man. It's not as cushiony as I remember, at least what I thought I did. And these are a size 12. I also fact-checked the labeling. Size 12, but they feel different. To be honest, it's still debatable. And I think this is a great price. The cheapest I have ever seen it. 50 beans. And speaking of great prices, guys, these were a phenomenal price. And I'm not talking about $60. $60 plus 30% off is what I was told. They told me they were discounted a couple days ago and they had my size. Damn it, man. To be honest with you, situations like this happens all the time. Certain pair of shoes that you actually want, you may have your eye on it, and when the price is right, you come back, they're gone. And that's just part of the game, guys. One day they're there, the next day they're not. You just gotta keep looking, keep your eye on the prize, and one day you'll get lucky enough to get the shoe that you want at the price that you want. I like that UNC blue. Not a fan of this, but they're kids though. Here's another kids mid, 120 is the price. However, they still got this colorway. It's still going for 60 beats, no additional discounts. It's a possibility that it will go cheaper. The blue one went on sale. I'm sure this got potential to go on sale as well. So all we got to do is just wait. Look what we found in the building. Some Jordan 12 for 160. That definitely go down cheaper. And we just saw these Laneys at the clearance store in bigger sizes. Here, they're only women's sizes. They're going for 130. Another potential that can get cheaper, especially for the ladies. And these cats still got the taxis, yo, for 140. Exclusive from promotion. Again, these are all GS sizes, small sizes. If you guys looking for one, they got you. However, it's not the price we want. But if you're building a collection, this is a good way to start. It's definitely below retail. I'm not gonna tell you guys what to pay. I'm not sure how long and deep your pockets are, but if this is worth it to you, 150. You buy it, you hold it, you wait to rock it. Especially these collab, these Harmoniers. We know we're not gonna get a re-retro of these anytime soon, if not possibly ever. So this is a good shoe to cop. I have seen them a lot cheaper than $225. So if you see in your area, pick it up. I'm not advocating for you guys to pay $140 for Air Jordan 1. If you can find them a little bit cheaper than that, definitely pull the trigger. Don't regret it later. And I think those are fire as well. The Reimagine Royals, 150. Here's another shoe, the Infrared 7. Have seen it a lot cheaper. Another good shoe to pick up, the Jordan Retro. And the reason I'm telling you guys to pick these shoes up, the retros that is, Jordan didn't always sell for retail in the outlet. It actually sold below retail. Even below retail, we were still buying it at the outlet retail price. For example, this is at 185 shoe. If the outlet's discount is like 130, and that still was a good bargain back then. But if a shoe like this made it to the clearance store, it was definitely under $100 and not retail like these winterized 8 going for $210, or these Ghost Mints going for $160. We would typically get them way below $100. Times have changed. We're now paying outlet retail prices in the clearance stores. This is a factory store, and we already get discounted. We won't see prices as low as these. If we do, it's very rare. This is still good. This is typically stuff you would find in the clearance store back in the days. Now they make their way over to the factory store, which we can appreciate. The $200 for $39.97, that's a great deal. And $70 for some number Jordans ain't bad either. Even though the retail was a lot more than this, I consider this factory outlet. This retail at $180, you're definitely saving 40 to 45% on purchasing at the factory store. I think that's a good deal. However, these are golfs. I'm not into this particular model, make, and color, but still a good option. Essentially, there's a lot of good options. For example, these are Air Jordan 4 golf. $220 is the price, that's retail. But out retail would be half of that. So copping this shoe at $100, if you can wait and find your size, would be optimal. Paying $220, what's the difference? Might as well buy it day one. And if I was to keep it real with you guys, I actually looking for the shoe under $100 so I could do a soul swap. And I brought you back over to the LeBron 20s is because this is a phenomenal price for a phenomenal shoe. If you guys playing basketball and you need a great basketball shoe, this is it. Imagine buying this shoe at this price and holding it for 2 years and then bust it out on court. More than likely, you will have a pair of shoes that no one has. And that's typically what I do. I buy a lot of basketball shoes at an affordable price and I'm playing in them 2 or 3 years after I purchase. Don't let the colorway sway you on buying a particular shoe. These are Zoom 5 Team Banks and they're going for a lot more money than the Zoom 5's signature shoe. I prefer this over these. Plus it's cheaper. So I'm back the next day. They was able to find me a 13. Super comfortable. I've never wear 13 in my life, but this actually feels comfortable though. So I came back to the spot to cop these. I ran out of time yesterday. However, man, I'm changing my mind again because I was able to find these and I tried them on and 13 fits comfortably. So $200 shoe with 50% off. I like the colorway. I like the silhouette. I think I'm gonna cop.
Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And I was able to get those LeBron 20s today. Will you call me lucky? These retail for $200. They came out over a year ago and I was able to get them for $90. It does remind me of distant cousins of the Kobe 10 and 11s. One of my favorite ballin' shoe, actually both of them. And I had to pull the trigger on them. I actually went after a different shoe, but I landed on these because the other shoe, the Chaos, didn't fit the way I like. And that was a $50 shoe. That shoe been in outlets for months and it was all the way over $100. Then they got 120 minus 30, then eventually it dropped lower. And now it's at the all-time low of $50. And I still didn't pick it up. But if you guys would have liked that shoe, maybe that's a shoe that you keep your eye on and you watch as the price decline and then you pull it at the price you're willing to pay for it. That's how I go about approaching my shoe collection. From 2015 to 2023, I've been collecting a lot of shoes from the outlet. I built majority of my Air Jordan 1 collection off the outlet alone. Example, these are the red metallics. I believe they're coming out with a similar version this year. Someone told me it was the maroon. This shoe sat. They had a plethora of these at the outlets and no one wanted them. From the Yin Gang pack, I was able to pay $24 each for those. From the Air Jordan 2 breads, I paid $35 for those. I got the Travis Scott paid retail from those, all from the outlet. Most recently, here's a shoe that I copped way below retail. The 37s, these wheats. I don't recall when these dropped. The first time I saw them was in the outlet and they wanted $150 for these. Apparently this is a $185, $200 shoe. And when I finally pulled the trigger, I got it for $65. Nobody wanted this shoe. There was plethora of pairs available and anyone could have purchased. And I did. So this goes to shows, the frequent you visit, the more opportunities you have. And it's not luck at that point when you're in the building almost every single day. You're just a frequent shopper. And what happens to frequent shoppers, they get frequent deals and they get frequent opportunities that's not affordable to no one else. So guys, I'm gonna help you build your 2024 sneaker collection from the outlets. Just continue watching these videos. I provide much insight as possible. For example, the clearance stores no longer offer 30% off or 20% off or 10% off. It was prior to 2020. Now there's no discounts. Matter of fact, all sales are final. You can't even return a pair of shoes that you purchased at the clearance store to another clearance store or back at that same clearance store. Matter of fact, you can't return to a factory store altogether. However, shoes that you purchased at the factory store, you can return it anywhere. The clearance stores no longer operate like the factory stores. So that's one thing we have to get used to. The factory stores, however, do have discounts. And in the clearance stores, you are going to find a lot of one-offs that you're not going to find in the factory. So there's a trade-off. If you have a clearance store in your area, always would check them daily if possible. And if you have factory stores in your Miami area. Pull up on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Typically, that's when they have discounts. Now, that ideology is subject to change because I have seen them have 30% off in the middle of the week. So you got to stay on top of it. But anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoy these little tips, and hopefully we can build our collection together in 2024. Stay tuned, stay locked in. I'm going to see y'all in the building. Peace.